Scarlet and Violet has been an interesting era for the Pokemon TCG, with a lot of its sets already being out, and we're already through a year of Scarlet and Violet. Honestly, I loved every set so far, even if some of them are pretty weak. With that being said though, I wanted to take a retrospective look back at the sets that have come out for this year so that we can prepare for 2024's Scarlet and Violet. Starting from Scarlet and Violet base set to damn near Paldean Fates. This series will probably update whenever a new set drops, and that's fine because I want to be consistent and look at these sets objectively. With the criteria that I set for this video, which you will see later if you stick around, now the question can be asked, was Scarlet and Violet base set a good set overall? Make sure to leave a like and subscribe to find out. Hey everybody, so I wanted to start a new series where I basically review every Scarlet and Violet set that came out in 2023. I'll be redoing this video later on in the year to kind of really talk about what comes after this, and I'll redo it once we have every Scarlet and Violet set that's actually out, but I'll still do a set review each time that one comes out. Regardless of that, let's get into it. So Scarlet and Violet came out. I like to think that this set is pretty good, and I like to think that this set has held up kind of well. There are three criteria that I want to hold these sets on. There's a lot of criteria that I want to hold these sets on, and some of these criteria are a little bit like not extreme per se, but definitely like up there for what I want to hold for sets. All right, so with this, I have a few criteria for each set. For Scarlet and Violet coming out, it's the start of an era, of a new era, after we just been the Sword and Shield, which ended with a bang, but started off kind of crap. And with this set in general, I did want to talk about a few things. When it comes to how I'm going to rate these sets, it's pretty obvious. First things first, we're going to go through a set list and the artworks that are in between each set. After that, we're going to look into the value of the sets, and if you can, whatever the value is there. I know it's a bit inconsistent, but take my word for it, it's going to be a quick and easy process. I don't want to get too much into market watching, because market watching when Pokemon is cringe and garbage. You will most likely never make your bank, all your money back, unless you go throw in PSA 10s, and even that's impossible to do. After that, we have quality control. Quality control is a little bit iffy when it comes to Scarlet and Violet. I think before the reprint, base set for Scarlet and Violet was actually pretty good. It wasn't crazy, but I'm going to give it an 8 out of 10. I think that's confident enough because later on, and I'm going to say this now, for every Scarlet and Violet set that we review after this, nothing will go higher than like a 6. I just don't see it. I'm sorry. Stuff like this like makes me really think about it for a minute. Like, I love that Scarlet and Violet is a thing, but some of this like quality control that we have is some of the worst I've ever seen. This whole era has had the most missed opportunity. Is just like, I don't know, it just sucks. It just sucks to see. Like, there's a lot of cards that I pulled from this era that are really high value that diminished because of that. And I'm not gonna say it's Pokemon. I'm sorry, I'm not gonna say it's my fault or whoever ships it for me. It's Pokemon. It's clearly Pokemon. Like, no one tempered my booster packs. They came out of the booster pack like that. Like, they came out of the booster box like that. It came out of the booster pack like that. Like, it's obvious it's Pokemon. And so yeah, I think for after this Scarlet and Violet set, which I will give it a 7 to an 8, you know, it will be a 5 to 6. Like, your quality control can be so garbage at some points. It's unbearably bad. Regardless, let's get to the next part. Overall enjoyment of this set. Did I like this set? Did I personally love this set? Did I like what this set brought to me as a Pokemon fan, a Pokemon TCG fan? I just wanted to bring up that this video is sponsored by Moxie Card Shop. So with Moxie Card Shop, a lot of people have asked me before, where did I get my Japanese booster box and where did I get my One Piece booster boxes? They all come from Moxie. You can go through the website to find that they have a lot of Japanese Pokemon product that range from the newest sets, shiny treasures, where you can get your SAR, Mew, Iono for a lot cheaper than most other places. There's also your V-Star Universe. There's your Korean EV Heroes. They just don't sell Japanese, y'all. You can get damn near everything here. They restock quite frequently, and I recommend checking out the Moxie Shop Twitter so that you can honestly know when they restock on some of your favorite products. They don't just sell Pokemon either. They sell One Piece trading card game, and Weiss Schwartz, and even Magic the Gathering. And guess what? They even sell Yu-Gi-Oh! Now, I still got my Yu-Gi-Oh! Heads around here. Don't be afraid to buy this stuff. If you want to get some of this amazing product, make sure to check the link in the description below. Click that special link. It helps me and you. Good luck on your pulls if you buy anything, and let me know if you get anything cool. And that's overall. So let's get into it. I think Scarlet and Violet as a card list and artwork list is very consistent, very solid. I like everything that we see here. I like the route storyline. I love Miraidon EX. I think Miraidon EX is a good card. I kind of like the golds. I'm warming up to them recently. I didn't like them at first, but I didn't like the golds at first, but I'm warming up to them. Koraidon getting a special illustration is really good. I love Arbins. I love the professors. Slowpoke is so good. Penny is amazing. I love all of these. Like, these are really good cards. Like, these look great. I love the Terrassalized first editions that we got. Like the first Terrassalizes we ever got. These are great, in my opinion. I like these. I like the Gardevoir that we got. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. Solid, to be honest. Reminds me of the Champions Pass Gardevoir a little bit, but the color scheme that has in the back. I held that card IRL. So, like, it's there. Armorage, amazing. King Gambit, amazing. Pachirisu, I love it. Graveyard, great. The Donzo, amazing. Jack, cool. Like, these are fire art. Wiglet looks fire. Spidops looks fire. Sandile, we have never gotten anything with Sandile. This is amazing. I just like it. Toadstool was great. I love the trainers. The trainers are good. Iron Treads EX looks fire. Starly, amazing. Like, it's just really solid stuff all around for me to hate, like, the card list or whatnot. Some of the amazing artworks to start off an era. And I did want to add another thing. We are comparing it to Sword and Shield base set. Why? Because that's a base set that we got last era. And just to show y'all that how much of an upgrade it's come around. Because I've seen an undeniable amount of hate for this base set. And I'm not going to lie to you, gang. This was our last base set. This, you don't even get your money back from this. Like this base set is ass. This base set is so bad. I'm sorry, dude. Like, this is such a horrible base set. Like, what is this base set? This base set is so garbage. I know we just say dose, but why are you comparing Sword and Shield base set? That's unfair. It's our last base set. This is the last era's base set. I can do that. That is valid to do that. I feel like people want to give Sword and Shield this, like, protection that it can't be attacked, but it can be. I can hate on this era. This era is not that good as y'all think it is. It's one of the worst eras in my opinion. And with what I'm seeing here is like, this is ass. Garbage. These are pretty cool, actually. I like the gold trainer, like the items. Okay. Mid. Pretty cool. Like, I don't like the rainbows. The rainbows are ass. Overall, the card list is great. So let's talk about the elephant in the room. The card values are nothing great. So booster box for Scarlet and Violet can get you to like 87. It was like $79 when I tried to record this the first time. So it definitely varies. Like, it varies heavily. With that being said, though, with how much it varies, I do want to say that, like, yeah, you're not gonna really make your money back. IMO. I feel like you can get lucky and pull some SARs, hit a PSA 10, and bam. But that's the problem when it comes to quality control being like an 8 out of 10 to a 7. Like, it's so wildly inconsistent that you don't know if that 10 would come. I can definitely see you pulling a 9 instead. Like, it's obvious that can happen. So I'm like a 9 or an 8, especially with just how harsh PSA is for Pokemon these days. Like, I can see that genuine. Unfortunately, I just don't see anything that could get you like all your money back in this. Like, not at all, in my opinion. Like, it's kind of fucked up, but like, it's true. I see it. It sucks, but overall, the value's not that good. Like, that is one of his biggest downfall. I'm not gonna really get into it too much because I'm not an investor, bro. I don't invest in the Pokemon cards hoping to God that they rise up in prices so I can sell them. Like, that's not my thing. Overall enjoyment. This is a very, very good start to Pokemon Scarlet and Violet. Because guess what? It gets even better in the next set. I think overall, people hate on this base set a lot. Is because of what came after it. But the problem is, this is an amazing, solid base set that holds up. This set holds up so much more than what came in the last era. You guys love to praise the last era this much, when I just don't agree. I don't agree. This era is garbage. This era is so ass. Yo, imagine we just like, here's the thing with this era. Before this era started, we literally had Cosmic Eclipse. Imagine going from Cosmic Eclipse to this. Just like mid and garbage. You know how mad I'd be? Like, we went from Crown Zenith, the really good set, Crown Zenith, fun set, good set. I enjoy this set. Cool stuff. I think this is a good set. There's a lot of good stuff you can get here. Boom. Good card. Nice, good card. Cool cards right here. Nice, all that good stuff. And then the Galarian Gallery as well. Lots of great stuff. Imagine, like, this was our Cosmic Eclipse. And this was fire. This was a very fire cosmic eclipse. And guess what? This didn't go away. This didn't go away. This didn't leave. This didn't go away at all. Like the quality just got better, in my opinion. Like there's a lot more things that got better here. So when I see people get on the case of Scarlet and Violet, y'all weren't here for that. Y'all want to at least hate so bad that we went from Crown Zenith. Like y'all see Crown Zenith. There's no hidden stuff here. Mind you, the rates are a lot harder on Crown Zenith, but you can still get stuff. But look at all this cool stuff. And guess what? That came to Scarlet and Violet. That never happened with Sword and Shield. Sword and Shield never got the trainer galleries straight off the bat. They didn't get that. No, it was garbage. Sword and Shield base set is ass. And it's why I think the overall enjoyment makes this set so much better. Imagine just coming off of Crown Zenith and finding out that this was going to be the permanent like thing for the overall Pokemon future. The new era was going to move like this. And for my opinion, I think that's a good thing. And I think a lot of people want to hate on this era for that. But no, you guys all have to get off the high horse of Sword and Shield. I already talked about the booster box value may not being enough, but at least with this, you have a better chance of getting something that can make it back. Sword and Shield booster boxes are getting higher, and those are making those sets age like milk, because none of those cards are reaching those values, and none of those cards are reaching that much for the booster box to be worth that much. Outside of one chase card that isn't even that profitable. Like there's definitely Marie's. Like that is the most expensive Marie. I think it's obvious, but like at the same time, like I don't know, man. It's just I don't know. Trying to get into this all like Sword and Shield base set. It's just so bad. It's not good. I think we just have to be honest with ourselves. That Sword and Shield base set is just not good. This being your only good card on here is crazy, because you can that value it has $44. You can get that double off a booster box. That's crazy to me. Anywho, I think overall this set's like a good 7-8. And honestly, compared to what we got beforehand, like in the last era start, yeah, I think Scarlet and Violet has held up as one of the more better sets of the entire TCG Pokemon. Like I think it's obvious. I'm tired of people not being able to sell their cards at $300. And that equates to your set being garbage. That's not how that works. That's just not how that works. I feel like you guys are setting these astronomical, insane ass prices. Like, you know how crazy that is to think that like your cards are going to be like, I don't know, man. I don't know. Like thinking all the sets are going to be like that when Pokemon has become one of the most accessible like TCG. Anywho, I just like, I'm not going to get into this argument. A lot of people really defend Sword and Shield with their lives. And I know a lot of people are like, I don't see this. What are you talking about? I see this on Twitter, bro. I see this. I've seen people defend Sword and Shield hit rate with their life. And you're going to see this when we get to Obsidian Flames. This shit is so annoying. Y'all are going to, oh man, when we have to talk about this. Overall, let me know what you think of Scarlet and Violet. I'm sorry for the small rant. Make sure you like and subscribe, and I'll see you later.